McConnell here with the victorious Gavin Hallinan. Amazing work in there. A tough opponent, Joe Thurrott. How are you feeling after that victory?
I feel good. I put a lot of hard work into going up a weight class, and tough opponent. He took some shots, and I felt like his boxing right in the beginning was giving me a little bit of problems, so I had to maneuver, kind of recalibrate what I wanted to do. But game opponent. He didn't even when we got to the ground, he didn't let me get anything. I threw in a couple of guillotines, which I don't think he was really expecting. He's the taller opponent, so normally I think he would try to get those guillotines, but when I saw him, just had to shoot for it. We transitioned to the back. I just felt like I transitioned really well, and I mean that not only on the stage, but also throughout my camp. I'm really, I'm on cloud nine right now, so I feel very good. But again, it's back to the drawing board next week. I'm gonna ice up my foot. I don't know that those calf kicks at the end. Once I saw him start to seem like he was in pain, I just unleashed him, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need a good ice bath tonight. So.
Yeah, it looked like he tapped the nerve on his leg or something.
Yeah, definitely something along those lines. But again, game opponent. I really tried to whip that first one as hard as I could, and it didn't seem to do much. So I did it again, and that's when I saw. So I know that Joe's a tough guy. And again, thanks to my opponent for showing up and showing out. This is an amazing card. So proud of my performance. But again, back to the drawing board. Yeah.
Michael Hernandez here,
Yes.
MLH Media. Just kind of want to ask you a little bit about that finish. Was that something that you and your coaches kind of projected coming into this one? I know Joe's a little bit of a longer opponent, and you seemed right off the bat to really just want to kind of attack the legs. And then, compared together with the grappling, it just seemed like a perfect recipe for a win there.
Well, when you're fighting a guy, I'm 6'1", and when you're fighting a guy who's 6'5", it's kind of hard to identify those holes, But against a taller opponent, those leg kicks can do damage, especially if he's not checking them, So I took that opportunity, and once I saw he didn't check the first or the second one, I just let him go home, I just tried to chop the tree down, and down he went. So.
What's next for you? I know last time out in Fight Night, you were not able to capture that victory. Now 1-1 in your Fight Night career. How is that now to capture a little bit of redemption in this building? But on top of it as well, kind of sets you up to possibly have a big match coming up here for the first quarter of 2025, right?
Well, you know what? Again, I'm going to go back and talk to my coaches. I got to reflect on, yes, my victory, but also see what things that I did wrong. I'm going to have to look at the footage. What's next, man? I don't know. I'll keep you guys posted, but big things are coming for me in the future. I promise you that.
Would be remiss if I didn't bring up Hyder Amil rocking his T-shirt right over there. What is it like to have him over there, not only in your corner, but he was live streaming your fight. He was cheering as loud as he could be for you. He's kind of one of your number one supporters. Can you talk through that relationship?
You know what, dude? Like, in life, you get blessed with family. You get blessed with brothers. I'd consider Hyder like a family member, We haven't known each other for super long, but ever since me and him, ever since me and him collabed, we're just two kids who grew up together, or grew up with very similar tendencies in our childhood. You know what I mean? He comes from a place, that wasn't, we live in Marin, but. We grew up with kind of rougher lives, and we bonded over that. We bond over our competitiveness. He's like one of my best friends. And to be in his corner and for him to be in my corner, you can ask him. I'd do it at the drop of a hat, I wouldn't, whether he's successful or not, he's always got a friend in me. And I think that goes vice versa. So the fact that we're able to train together, grow together, build a business together, and really do something for the community is, it's like a dream come true.
Gavin, that was some poetic stuff over there to end off the night. Congratulations on your big win in the second round.
Thank
there,
you.
brother.